Do it. So, is it recording? It is recording now. Let's start that again. Because I've just done what I did last time and didn't hit record at the right time. Hello everybody, welcome back to Easy Rollers D&D. We are on episode 39. Episode 38 is missing if you're a podcast listener or a YouTube watcher. Because as I said just then, I didn't press record. I'd missed a huge chunk at the start. There was a huge technical blunder in the last episode which threw me right off track. And things went horribly downhill from there. Basically, it was a long combat episode. What's a long combat episode? By the time we actually got things sorted, it was about an hour long. Combat episode. So I'll give you a bit of a recap on that and what's coming up next. They began the third trial last time, which is Pelors Trial. They arrived into almost like space itself on this ginormous circular clock face with different numbers, letters, symbols, all sort of turning in different directions. The floor itself was completely black. They could see the cosmos, and there was faintly glowing. All the runes and numbers and that were faintly glowing blue. Yeah, it was like a nice little magical essence. And Pelor told them they didn't have much time. His strength was waning, holding Narfiliac in the demiplane that he was being held in, and because of his strength waning, rifts in time and space were opening up all over the place. And instead of the trial, they were going to be sent by Pelor into different points of time. Some scenes that they recognised, some scenes they didn't necessarily, to close the rifts. And it was of the utmost importance. It was done quickly to stop any bad things from happening. So the first thing they were sent to was they were sent right into the far past of the campaign. In fact, the very first episode of the campaign, not recorded, because we didn't stream back then. But the first ever episode where Grift finds the box containing the sword in a bullywug camp, where the bullywugs had stolen it from wherever they found it. And obviously caused all the problems we have in the world now. But they were quickly sucked into this, what seemed to be like an internal organ of some description they were in, with these membrane walls. But the spaces themselves were infinite. They could see each other through these walls. They couldn't interact with each other, and they couldn't actually get to each other. No matter how far away, although the walls didn't seem too far away, whenever they tried to get there, they seemed to be infinitely far away. They were faced with various monsters, perhaps related to the character, perhaps not. And they were facing off against those. As they started defeating these monsters, they realised there was these motes of light, and these motes of light were knocking down the membrane walls so they could get to the next person to help them. Until eventually everyone had got through it. And I think it was Wolfer was the last one to be rescued, if I remember correctly.
I don't think so. I think I was the first one out.
You were the first one out. I can't remember now off the top of my head. Anyway, after defeating this, they were sucked through another rift back out of this sort of disgusting organy internal organ place. And this is where we find they were pulled and dropped into a swamp, which they very quickly realised was the same swamp where they faced off against Great Mama, I think her name was, wasn't it? The black, or the disguised black dragon. And that's pretty much where we're going to start. Oh, there was a part when they were transported to the membrane place. They were in darkness, magical darkness, and there was sort of all tentacles and such rubbing against each other. And making slurpy, disgusting sounds. And while they were in there, they were blinded, but they managed to get out, and they were okay. So yes, we find ourselves this time landing in this swamp. I'm going to swap over to the VTT screen. Can anyone on stream just confirm? Absolutely, we do have audio this time, because that was the big issue last time as well. The big issue. Well,
Yes.
yeah, cool. I don't want to go back to that whole problem again. Okay, swapping to the live VTT screen. You won't see the map just yet because I have to bring it up on my browser. And cameras are in the wrong place, but I'm not going to bother about that right now. Let's just get the map up. And I think, yes, I can swap back. Okay, so here you see the swamp. In the middle is the black dragon, the ancient black dragon. And you guys are spread about as you've been chucked out of this thing and dumped into the swamp. Unlike when you first came into it in the actual campaign, you don't have anything like the swamp elves around you. So you're not too sure, is this the same time period? Is this a different time period? Is this before the swamp elves even arrived here? Because obviously Big Mama was there for a long time before anyone else arrived, and as she put it, intruded on her swamp. Sorry. So, how do you react? I'm going to give you all a free round before we sort of jump into this. I'm going to say the dragon hasn't seemingly noticed you. It's sort of maybe asleep, but staring at your arrival.
Do we have an immovable rod?
I do. Oh, no.
No, I think you left that in the Kraken, didn't you?
Yeah, possibly.
Yes,
Put
because
in
it
the
went
Kraken.
down with the Kraken. Oh, dear. No, we don't have an immovable rod.
Logan won't know what to do. He'll just say to the others, "Get ready and draw his sword."
Cool.
Yeah, I think we need to kill this thing. Again. Oh.
Oh, God,
What
again?
a nonsense. Yes, what a nonsense. Nuisance.
Oh, let's grab some paper. Oh. One thing I forgot to grab. I did promise myself I was going to have a much simpler setup this time, because obviously last time I got flustered with all the complicatedness of it, but I've added to that complicatedness by adding a new computer into the situation, so that's even more fun. Right, okay, well, if everyone's happy, let's roll some initiative, and we're going to go straight into this fight.
Rolling.
Oh,
My
Wasted a
dice
nat
rolled
20.
in the middle. Can I roll again?
Your dice roll is what?
Like, you know, when it is between
Oh, it's
things.
cocked.
Yeah, do you mind?
No,
Can I roll again?
absolutely. Go for
Ooh.
it. Go for it. I'm going to bring up the Ancient Black Dragon stats on D&D Beyond, and this time you won't be able to see them on the VTT because it's on my other computer, which I'm very excited about.
What do we do?
That keyboard, and it's...
Yeah.
Has everybody rolled?
I
Yep.
got a 20, mate.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
It's 30, 20.
15.
Logan is a 20. What was that, Keenan?
I got 25.
Oh, nice. Keenan, 25. Lily was a 15. Where is Wolfer sitting?
17. And on a deck chair in Brighton.
I'm in my personal jungle, as you can all see.
17. And then, luckily for you, the dragon is asleep. So we'll see how that goes for that. Let's bring up that. This is where it's going to go. You don't have the stuff to view it on here, and I'll just get out on the monster manual.
We're having doggy stream
Needed the
today.
manual.
No, just let me work. Okay,
It's
guys.
so cute.
Needed the manual.
How's a doggy?
Doggy stream.
Keenan, you are
Can I have initiative for having the puppy on
first to
by my
act.
side?
Do you get extra initiative, do you say?
Can I have inspiration because I've got a
No.
companion?
That's not how it works.
Can he be our animal companion?
Yeah, can he be our animal companion? Can we adopt this wild mutt?
Children, focus.
Get down then. He says you're not nice. Go away.
Keenan,
He
you're
hates
up.
dogs. He hates dogs.
Not a nice. What am I gonna do?
What are
Is
you
the
gonna
dragon
do?
still sleeping for now, right?
The dragon is
Stirring, I
stirring. He's a jump up and he's a flippy floppy dragon scarecrow with a flippy floppy hat.
He can swish his tail like that and bite your ass like that.
Bite your head off like that. But yes,
Aye.
he's slumbering at the moment.
Okay. 15. I'll go over to him.
You're gonna go over to...
Sneakily.
Okay. Sneaky.
And watch your hand on that candle. And
So what he says to the dragon.
Yeah, always good advice. Watch your hand on the candle.
might burn yourself. I will hold my action for if he wakes up this round.
Okie dokie. Logan.
Who didn't like Guinness?
Let's see my distance. Are these 5 or 10 foot squares?
5 foot.
20.
Sweet. If you're happy with me, I'm gonna sort of try and do a
I'm
pin
always
sweep kind of
happy
thing
with
on the
you.
opposite side.
So you're going dash action to get over there.
No, that's his movement. He's got 40 foot.
Who is Drow?
Who is Drow?
Drow
No one
joined
is
the party.
Drow.
Well, it says Drow joined the party on the VTT.
Oh, someone's just not renamed themselves. Well, we've got Eagle and Weasel, so might as well have Drow as
Oh,
well.
apparently I'm Weasel.
Oh, you're a Weasel.
You bastards.
I am just going to activate one of my runes that gives me, it doesn't do anything to anyone else, just gives me a bit more of a magic shield, so slightly higher AC, that's all.
Sweet.
Seeing this big, scary looking beastie.
Okie dokie. Who's up next? Wolfer, you're up next.
Yeah.
Am I?
You've done it again. Well, no, I had a plan, but you've gone near to him, so now I've got to do something different.
Oh, sorry.
I mean,
I can play.
we had the free round and we said we'd decide what's going on, and he could have like told your plan.
You all just went, yeah, just get our free round over with, and there. So, there. Have it. So I'm going to hit him with 3 Eldritch Blasts from a distance.
Oh, okay, you're going to wake him up.
I'm going to wake the fucker up. Yeah, 22 to hit with the first one.
That is precisely what you need.
26 to hit with the second one.
Yep.
Ooh.
And 21 with the third one.
Does not hit, I'm afraid.
Does not miss.
Does not miss. It does not hit, sorry.
12 points of damage and 10 points of damage, so 22 points of damage.
22. Cool. Okay, lovely. Anything else from Wolfar?
Yeah, I'm going to shout across the Keenan. You can hit him in the face now!
Yay!
I should have made this a bloody encounter on Beyond, then I would have to manually do maths, but never mind. Lily, you're up.
Yeah, so can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I can. Where's his whiz? Over there.
He just woke up. Really doesn't need a whiz already.
I actually do normally when I wake up straight away. But anyway, that's by the by. Nobody needs to know that. 5. That's his wisdom saving throw.
He's a slug.
He's a slug! And so he got... he will use his legendary resistance to stop that from happening.
How many times can he use that?
You don't know.
I'm asking.
God damn it.
You can ask what you like, but you don't know.
Can we ask him in game?
Can you ask him? How many times can you do that?
Logan
Freaking
just
Big
sees this
Mama.
like magic seem to not do anything, and he's just like, "The fuck, man!"
Well, it is the dragon's go next. It is going to jump up.
Is it awake? Because then I get a go.
It is awake. Any held actions go off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
some absolute
unfortunately-
bastard woke him up, you know.
It's just a punch.
It just wakes up and you're like, "Ugh."
Punch him in the nudges!
Bam!
That's a pitiful 16 to hit. I missed the dragon.
You missed the dragon. Absolutely.
It's so big. How can you miss it?
Okay, it's going to... Oh, bloody hell. Okay, it's going to use Frightful Presence on all of you. So everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Like, you know when you said it jumps up, did you mean like it flies up or it's just sort of stood up?
No, it's sort of jumped up onto its feet, ready
Right.
to do something, and it's just surveying the situation at
Yeah.
the moment.
Sorry, did you say wisdom saving?
A wisdom saving throw.
That's a 16.
That's a 16. You fail.
19.
19
Oh,
you
no,
pass.
what?
14.
I've got the plus 10.
So anybody
Wisdom. Sorry.
That's all right.
Ooh,
Oh, I didn't.
27. I'm wise as fuck, boy.
You pass. And what was Wolfer?
14.
So Lily, no, Logan and Volta both fail. You are frightened, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of fear is in line with you, in sight of you, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear. You can. It lasts 1 minute, and you can do this. You can repeat the saving throw every single turn. So with that, it's going to survey the scene. It can see that Logan and Keenan are next to it. Logan is going for you first. Not going to hit, maybe? Oh, no, 20 to hit.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't hit, okay. And then claw attacks. It moves and has a go at Keenan with a 20 to hit.
Yes.
It does hit. And I'll do the one for the other one. Okay, that will definitely hit if that one first one hit.
One that just hit Kanem.
Yes.
That shield that I put up earlier, because he's within 60 feet of me,
Yep.
I get to force you to re-roll the d20 just once, and if it's lower, you have to take the lower one.
Okay, so one of the attacks, re-roll.
Yes,
Still hits.
that's fair enough.
Yep.
I tried, man. I
You
tried.
tried. Let's do two lots of damage. So we've got 14 points of damage, bludgeoning damage on 14 points of slashing damage on the first one, and 13 points of slashing damage on the second one. As he
Okie dokie.
slashes his claws at you, and that is he's got up. Yeah, that's the dragon. That's the dragon this turn.
Get up. Get on up.
Keenan,
So it's me again.
it is you.
This is top of initiative.
Top of initiative. Keenan, Logan,
block
Wolf,
that,
Lily, then the
But I didn't
dragon.
think fast enough. Okay. Can I get a higher?
Hiya.
I
Jesus.
Such enthusiasm. I'm gonna. How far can you get away from a dragon without invoking an attack of opportunity?
5 foot or something.
Well,
Whatever
once
his
you move
reach
out
is,
of
I
its,
guess.
once you move out of its area of threat, which is 5 foot, then you get. But you could disengage.
Yeah. Don't know. If Cook Logan though. Oh, my
Don't worry
big
about
stuff
me.
is AoE.
Just do it. Whatever it is, do it. I've got a decent pool.
I think technically Logan would have to move away from him anyway on his turn because he's frightened.
Disengage is it's just a bonus action from Monk, isn't it? Is that the thing? No, that's rogues.
That's a rogue.
So I can't disengage and attack. So that would be pointless anyway.
Why can't a monk disengage, boy? That's stupid.
They're not like a key thing to do it.
Probably. Step of the Wind, I think, might do it.
Yep.
I can't see it though. Like every time, Step of the Wind. Spend we point. We point. Yep. Spend a key point. Disengage. All right. Back up, and I'm going to back up 30 feet to the right, which I can move on my little token now.
30 feet.
Which is right over there.
Whee!
You know what? I'm going to go. I want to go next to near Walther, and hurl a flaming orb at the dragon.
God, flaming orb.
Searing Sunburst. He is within 150 feet. Yep. 20-foot radius sphere. Anything in it. Can you make a con save?
Yeah. Keep going for my mouse. I believe my mouse is really nice. Con is 12 plus 7, 19.
14.
It's not 14.
So
No,
Logan
mine is
doesn't make it.
14.
Oh, yes, 'cause you have to make a save too.
So Logan doesn't make it, but the dragon does. Cool.
But I'm
So you
wearing
take-
red dragon scale, so it's not. It shouldn't be too bad.
Oh, that can't be right.
What?
Or take 2d6 radiant damage. You take, or 2 3s, so you take 6 damage from my big fireball attack.
Do I take half of it for passing?
No.
Okay. So you
No.
managed to damage one of your own team members.
You're resistant. Is it half damage? What is it?
If you're resistant to it, then it'll be half damage.
I take 3 damage.
Cool. Is that your turn?
Warmed me up a little bit there, Dan.
6 points. That's like the big thing. I did 6 damage with it. I'll then just
What's going on there? Don't do that.
yeah, no, because I didn't punch. I can't do the flurry of blows.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, that's me.
He will take a legendary action to tail attack. So big swipe of his tail at Logan.
Oh.
Probably not going to hit though. It's a 18.
No.
No, so you duck underneath his tail as it over the top of you as he spins
Yeah,
around.
is that all you got?
Well, yeah, as he spins around. I don't think he did it intentionally, just to spin around and see where Keenan's gone to hit him. But cool. After that, Logan, you are up.
Come on, you blackguard. He's going to swing at the dragon for 22 to hit.
Don't forget you are frightened.
I think. Can you still attack when you're frightened, or do you have to move away?
You can. Oh God!
You don't have to move away. You just can't go any closer.
Wrong mouse.
All right.
You
Frightened is
have
different to fear.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
We have disadvantage, okay. You can either take a 22 or a 22 to hit.
Well, 22 is the number you need.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so. Wow, I got 3 22s in a row. So the first 2 22s hit. So we've got 12 and 13 damage.
Cool. Oh, so that's 25.
25 plus a total of 1 for his being cool. It's not classed as a fiend or an undead, is it? No, it's dragon.
No, it's not.
23 hits, 16 doesn't.
I wanted to check the
21
fiend
doesn't.
part though, because being a black dragon, an ancient black dragon, I thought it might be a little bit fiendish, but it's not.
37, 47, 47, 52 total, and he's swung his sword like 6 times, and he stood there sweating now.
Jesus, hang on, let me just get my calculator out a moment. 50,
Excuse me.
57, yeah? On top of what you already done. Okay.
57.
Okay. And if my voice will allow it, because I have had
Yeah.
a bad throat, as you're wailing on it, it just goes... as
Yeah, I don't
as you
think
hit
it
into
passes
it.
as a fiend as a black dragon.
No, it
Otherwise
doesn't.
it's
No, it
got a
doesn't.
little
It
bit
doesn't.
more. No, just
Doesn't
that
at
then.
Cool. In that case, he'll use another legendary action. The last one he can use this turn. He beats his wings and starts going up into the air. You must make me a dex save, please, Logan, because you're the only one close enough.
Wait. With it going up, is it going out of my? Would I get an opportunity thing?
You would do.
All right, let me do my dex save first. See if I can.
Do your
'cause
dex.
There's no point in doing it if I count to 5. 18.
Well, you fail. So
Okay,
the,
then
so
I
the
can't
point
do it
is,
anyway, so it's fine.
you won't be able to do your thing because what happens is you take bludgeoning damage as you're knocked prone by this
Yeah,
waft
that's what I
of,
was wondering.
it wouldn't go off because you are you're going prone, but
Yeah.
that is 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you're flung backwards from this beating of his wings as it goes up, and
Oh, blimey, governor!
then it moves. You were absolutely right earlier on about getting confused over mice now having 2 next to each other. It moves half its flying speed, which is 80 feet. So let's go 5, 10, 15. No, would he? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Depends if he's just going upwards.
40. He comes sort of in a bit of an arc
Yeah.
and comes down. Do not go in the bloody bin. Somewhere around there. And then that's his legendary action. So we go to Volta.
Then I'm going to back off the 30 foot away from him. Oh, don't want to go bigger. How do I back him? Can I move my token? No. Yeah.
You should be able to.
Each one's 10 foot, is it?
5 foot.
5 foot. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And then I am going to... I think that I will hit him, or try and hit him, with Eldritch Blasts. So the first one.
His Walter just grown in size.
He's been eating his shreddies. 17 misses, yeah.
17 will miss. I'll tell you now, you're looking for a 22.
Oh, that's good, because I got 29.
Awesome.
Oh.
And the third one is going to miss. But that's okay, because the second one hits for a 15, and then after that he can be hurled through hell, because he's a little shit.
Oh.
So I will hurl the dragon through hell.
Sorry, what was the total damage, sorry?
15.
15, and then you're going to hurl him through hell, so let me
So he is transported to the lower planes. At the end of my next turn, the target returns to the space it previously occupied, or the nearest unoccupied space. If the target is not a fiend, it takes 10d10 psychic damage.
And he doesn't get a save on that, does he? It just happens.
He gets no save, so cool. Roll the 10d10, so you know how much damage to give him when
10d10.
he comes back.
I'm going to do that on a dice roller because I don't know.
I've just done it, mate.
Oh, have you? Oh, cool.
60.
60 points when he comes
Nice.
back.
Plus the 15.
Yeah, I've done that part. Let me just take 60 off, and then that would basically give you an entire round.
Now he's gone away, am I no longer frightened?
That was going to work. Because
he's not there anymore.
He's not there anymore, so you are not frightened.
Woohoo!
Cool.
Creatures immune to the round. If creatures save residential. Yeah, no, I think that's right. It would end.
He's not in my line of sight, is he?
Nope. Plus
Awesome.
189. As you Eldritch blast it, and with Logan's damage as well, you can see it is looking pretty wounded. This thing already. You can see where there's magical burns and scars, and then Logan's piercing damage or slashing damage has rendered a few of his scales and wrought a few of his scales, and you can see blood and flesh coming from underneath it. Keenan, and Lily actually, as you're both closest, as it's flying sort of around you and coming in your direction, Keenan, you can see up on its belly, just before it disappears, another one of these rifts. The rift itself seems to be part of the dragon. But as you notice that, poof, he disappears out of existence for the moment. So
you only have seconds to prepare. You're going to be back in an instant.
Lily, Keenan, and Logan. Your turns in that order. Lily, Keenan, Logan. Then it's Walter's turn, and the dragon reappears.
Yeah, so he's going to come back on the exact spot that he came, unless you occupy that spot.
So you've got 6 seconds around, and you have 3 people to go, or 6 seconds to turn.
There's a rift on his belly.
How is everybody looking other than the dragon?
I'm good. I'll wait till my turn. Go on. I look like crap.
Right, let me have a look. How far are you from me?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about 35, 40 feet.
Okay, so how far is everybody else?
Have you not got the map up? 10, 15, 20.
Yes, but I'm just at the
Logan's
same time.
35, Walter's 45, and Kanan's 40.
Oh, there's a measuring tool on there as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Both is perfectly okay, by the way, at the moment.
So for this turn, whoever is around me, let's see. So I want 30 feet, everybody. So, how much 30 feet? Oh, math! I cannot do math. Wait,
6 squares.
there you go. See. 25. So if I go 5, then I've got all of you. Yes. So muscular wounds, and everybody please take. Where's my d8s? 17 points of healing damage. Damage. No, of healing, please.
I thought you said killing damage.
Yeah, I said healing. Healing damage. So 17 points, please. You all take.
Thank you, thank you.
Play.
Cool.
And that's it. Yeah, sorry. This is my go.
Cool. Keenan.
Really don't know how to prepare. I shouted that the rift's on his stomach. Was he in the air? He was flying.
He was flying, and he wasn't very far away from you, so this would be a good time to get out a dodge.
I don't know. Kind of want to go underneath him, directly under where he'll be.
Okay.
And ready.
Why?
Ready.
Why?
It's horrifically loud through headphones.
You can
Yeah.
you can just say ready attack if you want to, and then figure that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you going underneath him? Why?
I want to hit this rift.
I'm gonna press the button.
Cool. Okay. If that's what Keenan's doing, he's going to ready an attack. Logan.
Logan is actually going to use his shit to get up and gather himself and move a little bit closer to Walther because he doesn't like the idea of, up in the air. Logan's not very good against distance. He's just going to do that. Just get himself safe, basically.
Okay. Walther, it's your go, and I'm guessing the dragon appears at the end of your turn, yeah?
It does. So I'm
Sure.
going to ready an attack for when the dragon reappears.
Okay. So end of your turn. Poof. This dragon appears. He looks rather burnt and charred from his little trip to hell. Oh, there's watermelons. What's going on?
Why do you have watermelon?
Right. Anyway, so the dragon appears, looking rather charred and burnt, and he's looking around as he's sort of flying. Lily, you'll go.
Okay, so let me have a look. So how many square feet?
Sorry, Mike. Sorry, is that the held actions going off now, or
Yeah,
have you
God,
started a new
forever
round?
forgetting about them. Yes, no, it is held actions next,
Yes. So I held an action,
and Keenan did.
Keenan did. Yeah.
Yes.
Keenan, do you want to throw first, Keenan?
You go for it.
Okay. And I'll hit him with some Eldritch Blasts again. Because or I'll try and hit him with some Eldritch Blasts, but I'll roll exceptionally poorly and miss with all three.
So you see these blasts of energy, dark energy,
Just
flittering
literally like
off.
in the Vietnam films where you see these blokes with the oversized helicopter machine guns in one arm going, ah! And then, oh shit, missed everything.
Cool. Keenan.
Okay. I'm going to palm strike upwards and try and make a unarmed strike on the rift area.
He is. Hold on. Can you reach him? Because he is. Oh, where is it? Where is that? He's. It doesn't say how high up he is. I would assume he's at least 20 foot off the floor. Can you hit him?
The translocation.
Use your long arm!
Okay, I'll use another key point. My jump distance is doubled for the turn. Step of the wind.
Okay.
Can I jump that high with double jump? Like Mario up there.
how high can you jump? I think jump is your strength, D20 plus strength. Hold on, let me just quickly check it out just to be sure. I think it's D20
No
plus.
way it's a D20 plus strength, your jump.
You leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, that makes sense. So there's no way you can jump like 20.
So I can't jump 25 feet.
No, it's 3 plus your strength modifier.
Have you ever
Alright.
seen Cristiano Ronaldo play football?
In that case, I will do that anyway, but obviously miss.
Okay.
And then let me just check the range on this. Damn it!
Just go out from there.
I know it's annoying. I said he's up 20 feet. I mean, I think logically he would go up higher enough to be out of reach of melee weapons for now. Because obviously he took a bit of a clattering
He's
from
up
Logan.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this goes 15 feet. So as long as I can jump 5 feet.
Yeah, so it's 3 plus your strength modifier, whatever that is.
You double jumps as well, don't forget.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like you can just suddenly get purchased in midair and jump a bit further, though, is it? No.
That's exactly what it is.
It's not.
That's
if
what
you're
a
a
double
monk,
jump is.
if you're a monk, yeah.
Yeah, they can jump double the height.
Oh, okay. If that's a feature, then yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's a thing. You have to spend key to do it though.
Okay, that's fine.
I
I rely on you to tell me what your character sheets and characters can do, because I don't know all the
There's
character
no way
features.
you can know every single
No,
thing.
exactly.
So I jump up the pitiful 6 feet or whatever it is, the double, and then and I'm miles short, but then this cone of flame just erupts out my hand.
Cool.
Ooh.
Can I make a dex save?
He's not a dexterous boy.
Scorch him in the rift.
9.
Where do I find what the save number is? I mean, 9 probably fails, right?
Is it a spell?
Sorry?
Is it a spell you're using?
Yeah.
So in your spell tab, if you're on D&D Beyond, it should be in the top sort of right or centre of the pane.
It doesn't, because I'm a monk and I'm not meant to have spells as such.
Okay. Well, spells would probably be wisdom for you.
Yeah.
So it'd be a
Bonus
wisdom
plus-
modifier plus a roll.
It's 8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
There you go.
Okay.
It's always easier when these things are in front of you.
Yeah. I thought I'd look it up quick while we were.
Yeah, definitely.
16 then. Okay, so that
Failed.
takes full damage. It takes 3d6 fire.
Fire.
9. Straight to the rifty boy.
God of hell, fire up the
So you do
rift.
9 damage to that rift, and what happens is, as you do so, when it scorches all the bottom, and the rift seems to crack open more and tear across the body of it. It doesn't. It seems bothered by the flame damage. It sort of spins its head around to see where it's come from and lets out another roar. It doesn't seem to notice the rift itself. Almost like the rift for some reason is attached to it, but it's not a part of it. But as you hit and the flame dies down, these dark tendrils, like squiddy octopusy tentacles, just drop out of it and start writhing in your direction. But if that is the end of your turn, I can't do that. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, no, technically that would work. He will use the legendary action, the wing attack, as you're underneath him, as he beats his wings hard. So if you can make me a dex save, please, Dan. Keenan, sorry. I don't need a roll.
That's 13, but I'm pretty sure. Thing about dex saves. Maybe not. Okay, it's pants.
Okay. So you'll...
Oh, I'll take half damage.
You'll take half the damage. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you're not prone, and then it's 16, so 8 bludgeoning damage. And then with that, he wafts away from you. And he's going to put himself around about here. Volta, you're up. No, you're not. Where are we? Hang on, that was Keenan. So Logan, you're up, sorry.
No, that was a held action.
No,
That was your
sorry,
held action, yes. Oh, blimey, so confusing, isn't it? Right. In that case, that was held action. That wasn't your turn, so I'm going to put him back, and you aren't prone, and you can take that damage back.
Oh. But no, it was a reaction, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't a turn. I can't use a legendary action until the end of someone's turn.
Okay.
I'm not going to count that as a turn. It's like a little bonus thing you can do. Cool. Okay. So, Wolfie, you missed your thingy. Keenan's done his thingy. So that was the end of Wolfer's turn because the dragon had just come back. So now it's Lily's turn.
Lily's not happy at all. So please, this is very important. How big is the dragon and how many squares?
He's a gargantuan dragon, and if I placed him in the center, he'd take up 4 squares.
4 squares. How many squares does Keenan?
Keenan's only occupies 1 space like everyone else does.
Okay, so on the space on the 5 feet that the Keenan is not there.
Yeah.
All right, good. Because so a huge.
Look, I can use a pointer. I'm going to say, ooh, somewhere like there. I don't know if it's coming up. There it is. I'll put it there because Keenan is underneath his face.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. So it doesn't make sure that it doesn't hit Keenan.
Yeah, that's
so
fine. That's
5
fine.
feet that it doesn't hit Keenan.
You can do that.
Lily is kind of tired of the same situation to have the same dragon, so she's like, fuck it. So 8th level Moonbeam on his face. Can you please give me Constitution saving throw?
He is quite good at con, but let's see how I roll. It's an 18 plus 7.
He passes. That's fine. So he takes 8d10. What is it? Radiant damage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just roll. So it's 67 radiant damage. Half that.
67 half. Let me just use
33.
33. Okay. Well done. I still need to use a calculator to deduct it off the total.
It's all right. You've got.
Keenan,
enough
you're
things
kind
to
of
monitor.
blinded. You're like, whoa, what's this?
Cool.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. Lovely. Anything else on Lily's turn?
No, that's it.
Okay. Cool. So now he'll use. Oh no, he won't because it's his turn anyway. Now he's going to fly over to here. Now, who does he want now? He'll get. That's going to be maximum. He's an intelligent creature, so in a line, encapsulating Logan and Wolfer, he uses his acid breath. So he's sort of flying along and down on you two.
Yes.
Could I have a dex save from you both?
I have advantage on dex saves.
That's fine.
I'm gonna need it. Oh fuck! I got a 13 and a 6.
Okay, so you fail.
That did me no good.
Right, I've got an initial 15, but if that's a fail, I do have a feature that I can use.
It will be a fail.
Okay, so I can use my Dark One's own luck to add an extra D10 to that 15, so I'm going to do that.
So you'd be 20. Oh no, you got to roll it first.
Yeah, I've got to roll it first. So that's another 9, so that'd be 20. Oh, 6, sorry. It's crappy dice thing. So 21.
You also fail, I'm afraid.
Well, nobody can say I didn't try.
No, you tried.
It was a bloody good try.
I'm going to use an online dice roller because I don't have that many d8s. How do I get rid of that? 8. I don't want that one. There we are. Right, 8. And it's...
And looks like he's using one of those old, like, 1800s phones where you have to, like, wind it up. It's got, like...
You both take 69 acid damage from
Holy
this
shit balls!
as
Hang on.
it's
Okay, hellish rebuke, please. Dex save.
Yep. I thought you might go for something like that. That's a nat 20, and he's 22.
22.
22 on
What
his
is that?
dexterous save. So
What is that?
you sort of see him barrel roll and spiral at whatever it is that's coming towards him.
Barrel Rider.
And as you two are sort of like reeling from this acid attack, this splash of acid, you could look up and you will see these writhing tentacles like coming out of this rift.
Well, he only takes 30 points of damage then.
30 points, no problem. And that's a flame sort of attack, isn't it?
It is, hellish rebuke.
Yeah. So you see another
unnatural hellish flames. Yeah.
Another explosion of flame on this dragon, and it lets out another at you all. That's the top of the round again. So Keenan, you are up.
All right. This is going to be difficult. What's my movement? 55. Five.
Oh, I was going to roll to see if he gets that back.
Does diagonal count as 5?
Yes.
15.
Yeah, I would say so.
20. 25. 30. 34. Hey, Logan. I will hold my action for if I get within melee range of the dragon.
Okie dokie. Logan, you're up.
So we know Logan's no good in range, so I'm going to use a spell. My one and only spell.
Dun dun dun.
And I'm going to double check. Kanan, what size are you?
Same as you, a medium creature.
He's a medium. Cool. Because I have giant stature, making me ginormous. Or whatever it's called, large. So I'm going to use Dimension Door and transport me and Kanan onto the back of the dragon.
Okay.
And that's my action, so I'm just going to hold on for dear life and hope I don't die.
Okay, well, he is flying, so I would like you both to make dex saves, please, to see if you can hang
I
on.
didn't really consider this course of action. Wait. That was bad, but I had advantage on dex saves. That was worse. Okay, my best one was a 9.
Yep. Well, Keenan.
At
Sorry,
17.
Keenan, I don't know if you were even really aware of the fact that Logan was about to drag you through a dimension door onto the back of this thing. But you, when you land there, like, oh Christ, and with your monk's dexterity, you just grab a hold of the nearest thing you can grab. Logan, you plummet off the back of this thing.
Oh God, I didn't think this fully through, I suppose.
You fall and take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you fly off the back of this thing and splat into the mud below.
How far am I falling?
Only 20 feet. It's 20 feet up.
20 feet. I was just going to be like, give him hell!
Although,
Splat.
Where on the dragon am I?
on his back,
Okay.
I'm gonna give him an
between
opportunity
wings.
attack against you because you've fallen out of his threat range.
I don't
Can I have
get
a-
opportunity attacks.
You can't provoke them.
Yeah, I can't like engage them kind of thing.
What do
Can I
you
get an
mean?
opportunity save?
No.
I can't create them. Would that be the? I don't know. You know what I mean? They
I
don't
don't know what you mean. That's the problem.
I can't be hit with an opportunity attack, is what I mean.
Right.
Unless it's
Okay.
some kind
That
of
makes
legendary
more
thing.
sense than what you were saying to start with.
I can't think of the wording of it.
Fine. Volta, you're up.
Okay, so I've got Logan on the floor, 20 foot under the dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've got Keenan on top of the dragon,
Yes.
now that's completely spoiled my fun for the next turn.
Well, I only throw a few spanners in.
You are a spanner.
Cheers, mate.
Sorry, but I had a plan and it's all gone tits up.
Yep, exactly.
I am gonna.
Oh, your plan was Moonbeam. When it flew out the way, I was like, yeah, it's fine now.
Oh,
No, he's not.
what does that do? Yeah, I'm going to cast Vampiric Touch. Okay, is it a touch thing? Hang on.
I think the clue's in the title.
No, the touch of my shadow wreathed hand can siphon the force from others to heal my wounds. Oh yeah, it's a melee thing. So shadow wreathed hand, I thought I could send it in, but there you go.
Never mind.
Oh, sod it. Give us a con save.
Okie dokie. That's a nat 20 with a 7, 27.
Heck off with your nat 20s.
I've got 2 dice sets, and they've both produced nat 20s now, so...
That's fine. That's you done for the night then. So I do absolutely sod all. But I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 foot away. Again, if I can remember how to move. How do I get off that measuring tool?
Oh, you just go to the hand
The hand at the top.
of that little menu.
Move. Over there.
Cool. Okie dokie. And... Oh, bloody hell, wrong mouse. End of your go... No, that's fine. And your go is fine. Lily, it's your go.
So, where are they on the dragon?
So Logan's like
I'm just a pair of boots sticking
he's
out of
doing
the
like a
swamp.
mud angel on the floor,
Yeah.
and Keenan's on the dragon's back, holding on for dear life, wondering how the hell he even got there in the first place. Probably.
So I guess the dragon is longer than 5 foot.
Oh yeah, it'd be a lot longer than 5 foot.
Okay,
I don't
so
think it gives you. Yeah, it's a gargantuan creature, so
good. So
pretty big.
I move the moonbeam on the part of the dragon that Keenan is not there. So
Yep.
he needs to do another constitution. Is it constitution?
Yeah, he could do that. He's good at Constitution,
So, yeah.
but the dice roll was crap, so that's a 9. No, it's not. It's a 10. Sorry.
So total 10. So
Total
he
10.
misses. He loses.
Yeah.
All right.
But he uses his legendary resistance once again
That's
to
fine.
succeed.
Okay. So it's 54 radiant damage.
54 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Is that already halved?
No, before.
Okay.
So now he
Oh, bloody phone one. 54.
27.
27, yeah, that's fine. So,
Okay.
cool. Keenan, from its back, you can start to see that, or you can almost feel like certain, like, where it felt quite a strong and powerful creature before, with this moonbeam hitting it, it just seems to, you can feel like muscles almost relaxing underneath your feet. You can tell, like, all the hits it's taken so far seem to be having some kind of an effect on it. You don't know how much more it's got in it, but it's definitely doesn't seem as strong as it did when you first woke it up. It is the dragon's go. With Keenan on his back, he circles around and he lands here on the bank of this swamp next to Lily. I'm going to move Keenan over. So Keenan, you're landed on his back. Lily, you've been hitting him for free so far, so he's coming for you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And he is going to technically, oh no, it doesn't look like he's close to you, but he's next to you. Because obviously your squares are touching. He's multi-attacking. He's going to try and bite you to begin with. That is 22.
Yep.
It does hit, yeah. Okay, that is... different dice this time. Where are my... There we are, that one. And... that one. That is... 7 plus 8 is 15 points of piercing damage as he bites you. Plus... and this is from the same attack. 17 points of acid damage from that bite, and then he'll rake at you with his claws. That is a 25 to hit and a 27 to hit.
Yeah, both hit.
And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 on the first, and 18 on the second claw attack against you.
Okay. Good.
And that's him done on that turn. And then we go back
Do I
to the
need
top.
to roll for my concentration now or on my turn?
Yeah, roll concentration. It's it'll be D10, DC 10, Constitution.
So I just roll.
It's basically a Constitution save.
Okay.
DC's 10.
12.
Yes, you're fine.
Thank you.
Keenan, you'll go.
Start punching. I'll do flurry of blows, so 3 big old punches into him. Those count as magical attacks, just for the record. The first one is a 28 to hit.
It does.
Second one is a 25.
Yep.
Third one is a 23.
Yep, all hit.
I'll make one of them a stunning strike. So can he make a con save?
Ooh, that one. So that's only an 8.
So he fails that. So he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Right.
Is he going to crash?
No, he's on the floor. He landed.
Okay.
Stunned is he can't move. I can't remember what it was now. Off the top of my head.
I'll look that in a sec. Let me just roll damage.
That's right.
So I hit all
Just
3, didn't I?
Get this.
So 12. Great, set this up.
Stunned
12,
creature is
9.
incapacitated, can't move, can't speak.
13.
Fails strength and dex saves. Oh no. So yeah, I'm stuck there.
34. 34.
34 points
damage.
of damage. Nice. Let me just count this off. That will bring him to. Yeah, I mean, you feel the weakness in this creature as you're punching it. What would normally be like solid muscle, like it's starting to feel a bit cushiony. So you can tell, like he's just losing. He's losing his will, but still going. If there's nothing else, we go to Logan.
I assume that means there is nothing else.
He's munching. There's nothing else.
No, there is nothing else.
That's it.
The range of this. Is it still only 20 foot up?
No, he's on the floor. He's landed.
It's on the floor. My bad.
He will be. I don't know why you keep placing your tokens like on the cross point of the squares, but
it snaps to wherever.
He's basically 10 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna move just like to the side, so that Lily's not in my crossfire because he's remembered that he has a bow.
All this time he's like, "What's this thing on my back?"
They'll remember.
He gave it me ages ago, but when you get it on D&D Beyond and you just put it in your equipment, you have to like equip it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't on my list and I kept forgetting about it.
Fair play.
So 29 to hit,
29 hits.
followed by 21 to hit. Does
not hit.
You said it was 22. I think.
22.
17 doesn't. Then he uses action surge, so 28 to hit.
28. Sorry. Yeah.
A 23.
Yep.
And a 23, so he gets 1, 2, 3. He gets 4 lots of damage.
So
1.
Legolas style, you're like,
Yeah, losing 6 arrows.
Yeah.
So 14, 24, 33, and a 1d8 for each of the hits. 43, 53, 63, 68 damage from a whole volley of arrows.
Cool. So Keenan on the back of this thing, you see this volley of arrows. Like,
I did not think of that either.
Shit! As these arrows come into this dragon, and that sort of weakness, you start to see like scales, sort of maybe not interlocking as well as they should do for its armor, as these arrows find their mark into the dragon. It starts letting out these wails, like, oh, as Every time I make a
It's a
monster
fucking
noise. it's
beluga whale now.
It's just whales coming out of
like- yeah.
it.
It starts
Are
wailing.
they killer whales or
Whaling.
blue whales?
It starts wailing, and Keenan, you start to feel like that sort of death now. Like, you know, it's like it's shaking left to right as it's trying to like keep itself up, but it goes completely limp and onto the ground. And all these writhing tentacles that were in that rift start coming out and sort of wrapping themselves around this dragon.
Get off.
And the whole thing, yeah, if you want to jump off, the whole thing, they sort of start ripping it apart and bringing it into this rift. And then as you jump away, you see this whole dragon like big torn to pieces and sucked and pulled into this rift. As the rift opens even bigger, the whole area becomes so bright you can almost not see anything. And then it all implodes. Everything implodes. You get sucked into the rift and with it, and
You say sucked in or sucked off?
that, guys, I'm going to take as a quick break because Dr. P and coffee is. I need to go to the bathroom.
Sounds good, dude.
Let's go to a Be Right Back screen, and well, we'll be right back, and then we'll do the next part.
Yes, sir.
hate stairs.
Hello everyone, we're back. Sorry for the extended break, but we are back. Let us continue. So, as that dragon's dying and dead, and you're all sucked in to the void once more, you arrive in a heap back at the place where you started this particular trial. As you get to your feet, the clock beneath you spins rapidly. You hear Pelor and what appears to be the sounds of struggle, and then a swift vision of Narfiliac blinks into existence in the room. But for a moment, and followed by this is his hushed, ghostly voice, and he just says, "The end is near." The floor beneath you drops away and you fall rapidly. It feels fast as air rushes past you, and then you stop suddenly. You are floating above Vaybaba. It's burning, and Keenan, in his angelic form, floats about 30 feet away from you. So it's like a second you. He's wearing a battle-worn armour set that was once a brilliant silvery white. His wings are outstretched. He's holding a strange-looking spear instead of a point. Instead of a point, it has a golden ring that has several spokes that come to a smaller inner ring. He turns to you all. His eyes are glowing a brilliant white. Red bloody veins come from around his eyes and across his face. And he says, "You failed. It's too late." I can't do that voice. He holds the spear aloft.
Scottish.
He holds the spear aloft, and a blast of light comes from out of the cosmos, filling the ring with yet more light and energy. He points it at the world below and plunges into it. And with that, everything goes white, and you feel yourselves rushing forward, and then darkness. Could everybody make me a dex save, please?
Oh, Dex says haven't been kind to me today. Oh, I have advantage.
23.
16.
Fuck's sake. 7.
With advantage.
Yep.
Oh God.
Or is it with advantage?
No.
I
He
have
gets
advantage
it.
on Dex saves.
15.
So it sounds like it's only Logan that suffers this. 2d6. I'll roll that for you if you like.
Yours.
8 points of acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against you.
Ugh.
Notice me, Senpai.
Hushed whispers just tormenting you before the darkness dissipates. This time, you're back in some disgusting, vile place. Tentacles writhing. It looks like you're inside some giant creature's innards. This time, though,
God, it's Logan's underpants.
unlike before, you are all together, and a skeletal figure floats before you, wrapped in its own writhing mass of tentacles reaching for you. Let me just get the map up, and then I'll go to the tabletop screen.
Tabletop, eh?
Let me just bring it up.
The devil?
Logan, if we have to fight your pubes, honestly.
Milky
Mate,
otherworldly
it's like a
tentacle.
it's a daily fight for me.
So it's a bit of a rubbish map, actually. So you've got tentacles. You can see like, these eye things in the walls of it. Let me just get... I mean, you can put your tokens on there. Help yourselves. I'm just going to bring up...
How can you put the token?
I think Logan is... yeah, there you go. It's all done.
Use the DM as a human shield.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find an appropriate... I don't know what.
Where are we appearing with you saying we're all together? Are we central or?
Yeah, you can pop yourselves in the centre, that's fine. I'm
Fuck's
just
sake,
trying to find
I'm going to come off the...
something I can use for the
Tentacles.
things. Oh, do you know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
I'm just
pop
going to use those. They'll do. They'll do. Okay. So, yeah, so into this... I need to bring up the VTT on the stream. Hold on. Everybody, you should now see what we're seeing. So you've got the three things. You've got this skeletal thing wrapped in these tentacles writhing around it, and that's in the top centre. Then either side of it, are these sort of almost like warlocky looking skeletons. They've got staffs and then robes wrapped around, like tatty old robes. They're undead. You can definitely tell they're like zombified corpse type things. Not portrayed very well by the tokens, but there we go. So the central sort of pardon me, the central skeleton thing speaks. And it says, "I am the aspect of Narphiliac. This is where your story ends." And so we will roll initiative. In fact, yeah. Ooh.
15.
Logan is a 15.
21.
Lily's a 21. Volta was a 10.
Dan was just like doing some.
That's a 19.
Weird shit.
Keenan's a 19. Okay.
Beatboxing is what I was trying to find the word for in my head.
Okay, so
I didn't even realise I was doing it.
He lost it. Oh god.
and then oh my god, I'm rolling like crap. And then we're gonna put that one down there. This could go very well for you because I've rolled like absolute shit. Never mind. Okay, let me just write down some hit points for these guys so I can keep a track of that.
Shit.
Right, okay. Pardon me. Lily, you're up first.
I do cure wounds on my face. If I can
Are
find
you
a
still
spell.
wounds your face?
Yes, it's like Botox. uh, so I do it on, let me see on which level, because I'm literally dying. Cure wounds on my face, 3rd level. And yeah, that's it. So it's 3d8.
Cool. Are you doing anything else, or should we do Keenan's while you're sorting your health out?
No, that's it.
Okay, so go on to Keenan then.
Yep.
In a
Where
shrunk.
am I?
Where am I? That's a
Maybe
good question. Where are you?
Alright. I will hold my action for if anything comes to me.
Okay. Logan?
I'm gonna go stab it.
God
Okay.
damn it!
Well, you never said anything.
I know. Just cast it
26.
anyway, Walther.
Fine.
No one said anything.
I did. I said it in the break.
I wasn't
Don't go
here.
wading in. That's not my fault. You're going to copy now.
It's fine, do it. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
14.
Yep.
21.
Yep.
29.
Yep.
And 12. Okay,
Yep.
so does the 12 hit as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we have him. Right, someone get your maths head on.
I'll have to get my calculator out. In fact, I don't think I need to. Go on.
13
Mm-hmm.
plus 12 plus 7 plus 17 plus 11 plus 12 plus 12. And is it a fiend or an undead?
It is an undead. I said they look zombified.
Roll. Plus 26.
Yeah.
What does all that add up to?
Enough that you...
110.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
It's enough that you absolutely obliterate this thing into meaty chunks. I'm just going to move it over to that top corner because I don't want to get rid of it just yet.
Okay. He's just stood there like covered in bits of whatever bloody stuff it has and what have you.
Yes, you are. Cool. Okay.
They're not that bad, he says, shouting at the others.
It would have been his turn, so not anymore. Voltaire, you're up next.
Then, because Logan is stood in my way, I will just summon Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Oh, yes.
Hey!
Do you want a token for him?
It would be nice, because I'm going to summon him right up in the Skelly Dog's face.
Okay, let's find him a token. Let's give him... I don't know. Oh, there's a little
That'll do.
fiend. There's a
Little
fiend
fight.
there. Look.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
That's not me.
I've given you a fiend token. It's up in the Skelly's face.
I will use that, yeah, as I summoned him, and he
I think
can...
that one there can just go down into there. There you go. Cool. Go for it.
So he
Oh,
will
mouse.
go with the multi-attack, 2 attacks with its beak and 1 with its talon. So I had +6 to hit, so I just need to roll the d20 with a +6.
Nice.
So the first one in Celiac's face is a 17,
That hits.
and the second one will be a 18.
That hits.
Which is right, that hits. So just over to the other stat block to see what it does. 2d6 plus 3 and 2d10 plus 3. Okay. So 2d6 is that many, is 12,
12 points.
and 2d10 is 11.
33.
11, 23.
Cool. No problem. That's fine. And what happens is when you hit it, it seems to puff into like this cloud of magical stuff. And it appears over here. But you don't know why. Yeah. Anything else on your turn?
I guess it is moving over there, then I'm going to use my movement to go over here.
Okie dokie.
A little bit.
In that case, it's that was your turn. So it's this thing over here. This what looks to be like a skeletal mage of some description, and he is going to use. Oh, he's going to use his deathly claws. Pardon me. Right. Obviously against Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's a dirty 20 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And then it's 10 to hit on the second one.
That is not a hit.
That's not a hit. That's fine. And then it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of necrotic damage on Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and that's him. And then it's our aspect of Narphiliac. He will. Let me just see. Will he or will he not? Because he can do stuff from there. Lily, could you make me? Yeah. Could you make me
Nope.
Milkshake.
a wisdom saving throw, please?
Right. 20.
20. You pass. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't. And that. Oh, it used it twice. Okay. Who's pimp? Keenan. Keenan, could you Do the same for me, please. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom C. 'Tis a modest 27.
Is it? You also pass. In that case, which one's that? No, not that one. Oh, maybe it is that one. 100 feet long. Would that get you all? How long is it? 5 feet? No, it wouldn't.
100 feet long.
100 feet long.
My, he is well endowed.
He's very well endowed. He will... Yeah, I think he's going to do that. He's going to cast a spell called the Hunger of Hadar. And that is a 20-foot radius sphere. And
Can't spell.
Counter spell. What level?
It's at whatever level I cast spells at.
Yeah, I think counter spell you can choose what level to do it at, can't you?
Yeah,
Or am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of dispel, aren't I?
You're probably thinking of dispel, but it's fifth. It's 5th level.
Is that wing? Is that the rock?
Yeah. That's fine. So nothing goes off. That's fine. Okay. In that case, it is going to be Lily's turn.
Okay. Where is he? So this is a very big room, isn't it? Okay.
Oh God!
So Lily is using her druidic ability to become a very big mammoth.
Whoa!
Stop messing around with the tokens.
So
I didn't do that.
So it's me. So she's like, it is a it is a huge beast.
Yep, that's cool.
And yes, because this is a free action, so I can attack. Where is Darthelia? Let me see. Where are everybody? What is my?
He's the skull token. I should also. There was something that a sort of mechanic that I've created for this, so we'll do that after Lily's turn.
Okay, so I've got 40 feet movement, and what is this thing up here?
Where are you looking?
By the frog.
By the frog.
Yeah.
That there is one of the skeletal mage-looking things.
You now summon frogs.
So
thing with wings is my Vrock.
So I am moving at least 20 feet straight towards that creature, and then when I hit it with an attack, then he must do a strength check, DC 18, please.
Okie dokie. Probably gonna smash it to bits. DC what?
18.
Yeah. You hit into it.
So he's prone, and I can do a stomp attack.
Dancing on him.
Do you take any damage from you running into it?
No.
Oh, right. Okay.
It doesn't say anything. It's like a charging.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes prone, and then I do my stomp attack. Oh, let me see.
Let's move her up now.
Oh, sorry. I do a gore attack.
Yeah, I thought you probably would.
Yes, that's why. Because so the first is 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is 21 points of damage.
Yep.
And then he's prone, and now I'm stomped.
And I'm stomp.
So now it's 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And it takes
2 to tango.
um 21 points of damage.
Yeah, so you...
Sorry, 20 points of damage.
20 points, yeah. You stomp this thing through the floor and just smash it to bits. Now, what I should have done was, now it's the end of your turn, so I'll leave that one up in the top corner because that's the one you've just killed, basically. But the one that died before comes back and is next to the aspect of Narphiliac. And everybody needs to do a wisdom save, please.
I'm everybody. God.
I'm part of everybody.
18.
For God's sake, 7.
Yep.
My saving throws are awful.
2.
My Vrock gets a 9 and I get a 16.
Okay. Okay. The Vrock. Let me just put there. Vrock. Lily, you had a 2, and Logan, you are all held in these psychic prisons. So you literally just sort of freeze in your space because you're being completely assaulted in your mind. Take 2d4 psychic damage immediately. You can repeat the save each turn, but for now you are completely immobilized while your mind is being bombarded with just dark thoughts, you know.
Images of Greta whatever she's called.
Yeah.
Thumbelina.
Thumbelina.
So that leaves.
Are you rolling the 2d4s?
Keenan
Or...
and Volta. Oh, you can roll your. Oh, I'll roll them. Yeah, you both. I'll tell you what. You both take this, and the Rock also takes.
Creepy face. I hope your beard singes.
7 points of damage, psychic damage. Cool. So that's that. That's that. And that's that. Right. Lily, you had your go. Keenan,
Yes.
you're up.
I'm gonna hold. No, I'm kidding.
Where is your thing gone? Oh, there you are.
He's Lily called Millie Poo.
Because somebody's been messing around with the tokens.
Lily.
What?
Come on. Let's get it done.
What are we doing?
It's Logan, Keenan's turn.
I'm gonna. You know what? Is the Vrock concentration?
No, he's just summoned.
I'm gonna shout while making eye contact with Logan.
What?
Walther, hit him with everything you've got. And then I actually am gonna hold my turn until after Walther's.
Okay.
Why making eye contact with me?
Logan, you can repeat your wisdom save if you want.
Yes, please.
As it's your turn.
We're having a 19 this time.
19, you snap out of it.
Yes.
And you can do your turn.
I can do my turn. Oh, and I can get down there. I'm going to go stab schoolboy.
School.
Statue.
Well, he asked for it, so just do it.
Just none of you are making any sense.
Exactly. Look, this is
You know, we have these rings where we can communicate freely.
realistic.
You know that point where he said, Volta hit him with everything you got and then looked really pointedly at you.
Yeah, I'm not a brightest of the bunch. Let's just add that. We all know this. Just go for
It's
it.
fine.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits, yep.
19 to hit.
Yep.
14.
Yeah. Oh, 14, no. No.
Okay, so that's 2. 25 does. Oh, not 20!
Woo!
Woo! And a 25. Okay, so we've got 4 normal hits and a crit hit.
Yep.
1. So we've got 10. 10.
20.
16.
36.
13. Is he a fiend or undead, this dude?
Yes, yeah.
So plus 14, and then did we say we do max damage and rolled for a...
Yeah, so do whatever the max of all your dice would be and then roll the dice.
So the rolled is another 11, and the max would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's everything, whatever all that is.
91.
Ooh.
All right, I'll go with you because that's not what I had. I was much less than that. Okay. Okay. Cool. As you do so, as before, he vanishes and will reappear. 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll appear over here, based on the dice roll of which direction he goes in. Cool. Logan, that was you. The thingy stood next to you.
Yes.
Hop over to the thingy. He's not. I don't think he's even going to hit you, to be honest, unless I roll really well. He will.
He might be able to. I've not got my shields up.
Oh yeah, because you dispelled that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Not you. He will try. Could I have a dex save? No. He's gonna cast.
Sure.
He's gonna cast Hunger of Hadar on your square. 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, set on a point. The void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and the creature fully within the area is blinded.
I guess.
So just for your... Oh. No, it won't let me do that. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. When you start your turn there, you take 2d6 cold damage. And if you end your turn in there, you must make a dex saving throw, which is going to be... No, it's not the end of your turn or the start of your turn. So you're absolutely fine for now, but you're in a 20-foot sphere of complete darkness.
Cool. I
I
think that gets Kanan. But he's like exactly on the 10-foot.
No, it wouldn't. 20 foot out from you. So,
Right.
it's hard to do, isn't it? I need to measure it. Where's the measuring tool?
It depends where you measure from exactly. If you measure from the middle, he's not, and if you measure from the edge,
It's
he
on
is.
your point.
All right, then no, he's
So-
not. He's
no,
just
Keenan
out.
is. Keenan is according to the measuring tool. So Keenan, you're also in this magical
Sorry,
darkness.
Keenan.
Well, you don't have to be sorry. I'm the one who done it.
I mean, it's
Cool.
just for fairness, I'll just dob you in.
Hey,
No, go on.
yeah. Walter, you're up. There's a big sphere of darkness, sort of just below you to the south of this map.
Yeah. So there's going to be another sphere of darkness coming in a second, because I'm going to cast Maddening Darkness on Thiliac.
Cool.
And he needs to give me a wisdom save.
Okie dokie. Oh, only a 2. 2 plus 2 is a 4.
So for this turn, he can take 34 points of
He's
something.
going to use his legendary resistance, though, for failing the save and succeed instead.
Okay, then he can take 17 points of goopy damage.
Okie dokie.
What type of damage is it? I don't know.
I know it'll be that.
Psychic damage, so he's getting some psychic tormenting. He's having his mental nipples twisted. And that whole corner of the map, that whole sort of quadrant, basically, is in very dark, mystical darkness.
Okay. That's fine. So can he move out of it, or is he just stuck there? Or
Well, he can't see where he might want to move because he can't see anything, not even with any super duper magic sight.
actually, he might be able to because he has true sight. Yeah, he can see.
Non-magical light as well as light created by spells can illuminate the area.
A monster with true sight can, out to a specific range, see in normal and magical darkness. So it's magical darkness. He can see within it. It is his go, and as you cast that, you sent this darkness out. You did notice he is looking fairly beat up, actually. This aspect of Narphiliac, but so he can see, and he is going to cast.
Wait, hold on. Was that Walther that just went?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I held my action for after him.
Oh yeah. Go for it.
But I am like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, you are blinded.
Hit the bed. Where's he gone?
Am I? If it's maddening darkness, do I have the wherewithal to just back up? Because I know
You are not in maddening
You're not in
darkness.
maddening darkness. You're in
There's
a spell called Hunger of Hadar.
Yeah, I just pitched it where it would hit that whole bottom corner. No.
All right, yeah. Can I try back up?
Yeah, I mean, you can walk in any direction you like. You just wouldn't know which
Okay.
direction you're walking in.
Just walk backwards and find myself not in darkness anymore.
Cool, that's fine. Anything else?
So, what was that?
Yeah. While Dan's considering, can I just say that my rock will hold its action because I forgot to do me rock's turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna run all the way around sphere, trying to scope out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
To there, which is 50 feet. You know what? I'll just fire. I'll do my attacks. I'll fire the 4 hand blasts from where I am.
Okay.
Into the darkness.
Oh God.
I believe nothing. God.
Give me a percentage dice roll as well to see if Logan cops it. Oh, you didn't put the kettle on. Oh, I'm sorry. All you're going to hear is I'm going to mute myself a moment.
Percentage die. D100.
How dare you have a brew during that
56.
game?
56. You'll miss Logan.
Sweet. Okay, so my rolls, should I just do them with like disadvantage or something, or just yeah? Okay.
My camera is there.
So disadvantage. First, so I've got 4 of these. So first one is a 17 with disadvantage. Hits. Second one is a 25, which hits. Third one is a nat 20, 25. And the fourth one is a 13. Also hits. Wow. Okay, so all 4 hit. One of them was a nat 20, so give the say 8. Another 8, 16. 13. We're calling maths 29. Plus the crit damage one, which is a 37, 42, plus the roll itself. 55.
55. You don't know it, but it goes splat. Absolutely.
Which one did I hit?
You don't know. Absolutely unforgivable putting the kettle on while we're streaming. Right, okay.
This Hadar, does this continue now that thing's gone splat?
Yes, because it's not a concentration spell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still there. It lasts for...
No, it's all good. I wouldn't know how long it lasts.
No, I was just double checking. 1 minute.
Well, now I know.
Yeah, 1 minute. Cool. Okay. So now it's Narphiliac's turn. He can see in darkness. And he's going to cast... need the other mouse. He's going to cast... Why wouldn't you go... Oh, wrong mouse. I keep picking up the wrong mouse. That one is what he's going to cast. And he will arrive... wrong mouse again. Now I need that mouse. This is getting really confusing. He will arrive. He can basically go anywhere on this map. 1, 2, 3. He will arrive over here and move forward to Keenan.
Meanin.
And he is going to one of these. So one of these tentacles that's like wrapped and writhing around him. Although you can clearly see they've been like damaged from spell attacks and such. One of them sort of like reaches out at you, but not like with any force. It just seems to like come in your direction.
The PG stream, guys.
That's 17 to hit.
I think that actually misses.
Ooh.
Yeah, that misses.
Oh. In that case, make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw. Nice. 26.
Ah, you passed that as well. Damn. Aspects of Narphiliac's not doing very well, is he? Okay, no problem. In that case... Yeah. In that case, we go back to the top of the round, which will be Lily. These two things spawn over here next to Narphiliac. Again, these skeletal mage-looking things. And yeah, Lily, you can make your
Wisdom
save again, yeah.
Yep.
Wisdom.
9.
You take 2d4 psychic damage as you don't succeed in breaking free of this psychic prison. 4 points of psychic damage as these whispers intensify in your head. And you're held there. Keenan, you'll go.
What? Again?
Yeah, because you held your action, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's why you went.
Oh! They're behind me.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I'll spin on the spot. Like, dramatically. Not just...
Like
Arbitrary.
making your
Some real pizzazz.
loose clothing like flurry out
Do
of
like
it.
a Wesker turn. And do these 4 punches straight into the Narphiliac boy.
Yeah. Hit it
I
up.
assume what I can hear is Kerry making a brew, but it sounds like awesome
Yes.
jungle beats.
No, it's not.
What is that?
She's poured the
Sounds like the
contents.
drums from Jumanji.
She's poured the contents of the hot water bottle into the sink, and it's glugging away.
Oh, God. It does sound like Jumanji.
I mean, we are streaming, you know, and you've just come in here and made sound effects in the
fine.
background, you know, but
They're good sound effects.
Good sound effects. It brings, although it does bring back to mind COD days and bongos.
No, we don't talk about bongos.
We don't talk about bongos.
right, Keenan,
You
do it
skip.
up.
Yeah, first one was 23.
Yes.
15,
No. Pulling a Mooney, are you? Oh, don't do that.
22,
22 hits.
and a 28.
Yeah.
3 of them hit. Then 7, 14, whatever that is, 22?
Yeah.
Is that right?
What, 7, 7, and 14?
7, 7, and 7.
7, 7, and 7. That's 14.
21.
21.
21. 21.
21
It's
points
me.
of punchy damage.
And I scuff one. Damn it. That was going to be so cool.
As you like punch it, you'll look like for the first time, you're one of the first people to be like close enough to him. He just says to you, "Your gods cannot save you; they are weak." Your world will burn. And we go on to Logan's turn.
What you said? I take some damage when I start my turn in this stuff. What is it?
Oh, yes, you do. That one is...
Oh, should I have done that?
No, because you didn't start your turn in
inside
there.
it. Oh, you did. You moved out of it.
Yeah.
It's 2d6. Where's my d6?
This could be dangerous.
7 cold damage.
7. I'm gonna take it because.
Okie dokie.
I mean, roll me a d4 so I know which direction I'm going to walk in. Because I'm just going to go a direction, as in 1 is up, then we'll go clockwise.
2.
2. Well, I'm just going to stay in it then. Because I would move as far as I can this way and notice I hit a wall still in it.
In that case,
and then I'm ending my turn.
You take 4 points of acid damage as milky otherworldly tentacles rub against you.
Oh.
Then we have these skeletal mages going. Well, one of them's going, sorry, I should say. I keep putting them too close to people, so I can't use some of the other cool stuff that they can do. Keenan, sorry, he's going to come at you with what's called a deathly claw. 8, 9, 10, 11 doesn't hit you. 14 plus 4, so 18.
Yeah.
That is 5 points of necrotic damage.
I just realised that I am resistant to necrotic.
After all you've taken, you now realise.
After all I've taken, yeah. So is that 2 or 3?
If you're resistant to it, it'll be 2.
Like, the Jaffa cake.
What are we doing? Ah, yes, I was hitting you. Sorry, I was replying to Steve's message then. No, I don't want one now. So I was replying to his message on the quiet, and I was like, oh, what are we doing? Cool. So it's Wolfer's go. If you want to, the Vrock can make his wisdom save to break free of the prison he's in.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that last time, didn't I?
I don't think he had a turn last time to do it in anyway.
He was just holding his action, but wisdom is 1. That's a 15.
He breaks free of this psychic prison. He shakes it off.
So want to break free. And he has, how much movement does he have? 40 foot, 80 foot of 60 foot flying. So he's going to charge right into the fray with his flying chwangas. I can't move the rock. Oh, yeah, I can. There we go.
Should be able to.
Sending him in to get to side of Keenan. He's going to just skirt around the edge of the cloud of stuff. He's got enough movement to do that. And he's going to attack twice onto the skeleton
too
mage.
much chocolate.
Skeleton mage with a 13.
Does hit.
And he would then take 2d6 plus 3. So that would be 12 points of damage for the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still up?
Oh, yeah, he's still up, yeah.
Oh, right, that's all right. And he can have that's definitely a hit with a 23.
Yes.
He can then take some pointy damage of 15.
15. He's still up. He's looking pretty. I mean, if a zombie skeleton can look rough, he looks pretty rough.
Yeah. And then I'm going to attack with Volta because might as well. So 1 Eldritch Blast at that slightly injured-looking skeleton mage.
I don't think Walt would be able to see them because of that sphere of magical darkness.
Putting up. Then he's going to edge round 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 foot there.
Yep.
And then he's going to attack.
Yep. Yeah, you got line of sight on that. I mean, you're looking through Lily's legs, but
That's okay. Mammoths are quite knock-kneed, so it'll be fine. 22 to hit.
yep. You're going for the same thing that the rock went for.
Yeah, I'm hitting the same thing.
Yeah.
For 13 damage.
And it explodes into a pile of bones and ichor.
Okay, then I'm going to have 2 hits on Narthiliac. So that would be a 25 and an 11. So just the 1 hit.
Is that with Eldritch Blasts?
It is with Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Yeah, they hit. Oh, sorry, was it 25 and what?
11.
The second one doesn't hit. Sorry.
Yeah, I figured. 15 damage for the first Eldritch Blast.
Cool. Let me see. As that Eldritch Blast hits the aspect of Narthiliac, Keenan, you'll hear him just say, "I will end you all," as all these tentacles and stuff writhing around him sort of really like suck in the whole sort of form, just like deforms and cracks and gets sucked into these tentacles and you just have this writhing mass of tentacles which sort of burrow into the ground here and disappear. And Narthiliac, or the aspect of Narthiliac, is gone, and with it, so does the other 2 things disappear into the void. And as it's destroyed, he said, "I will end you all." Light begins to fill the space. We can disregard this map now because it's no longer needed. You have defeated the aspect of Narthiliac. So I'm going to pop us back to the normal screen. Light fills the space, and as it fades, you're floating in a black void. It seems to be forever, and eventually what looks like distant stars blink into existence, and they get closer and closer until they surround you and carry you. You're brought to what looks like a platform floating in all of eternity. Pelor, Melora, Moradin, and an unknown figure stand seemingly awaiting your arrival. Pelor speaks to you first. "We are sorry you came to the halls of the Titans to gain the power required to end all of this and to seal away the sword for good. However, you never got the chance to finish. We have rescued you from Hadar and Narthiliac. Therefore, it is with regret I must inform you my strength was not enough to hold back the darkness and the hungering one. The others couldn't reach me in time to aid me, and the aspect of Narthiliac was able to leak from the demi-plane I contained him within. The physical being, however, remains locked away there. Your final challenge will be now to enter that demi-plane and destroy Narthiliac for good. With his aspect defeated, he'll be weakened, but this doesn't mean he's not still a threat. If somehow he managed to harness any of Hadar's power while his aspect was allowed to slip through the rifts, then his power will be unknown." This unknown figure approaches, and he's a human man, a long, dark grey robe of fine silk. His face is obscured by quite a large hood, and he steps forward. And he says to you, "I am Kalimvor. You never had a chance to undertake my trial, the final trial. You will know me as the end. I am the one who judges you and carries you on your way to the company of your ancestors when your physical body passes." He holds out his hands. "Relieve yourselves of the burden of that sword, and I will grant you one final gift you will need to complete the tasks that stand before you." Do you hand over the box containing the sword?
I'm all for handing over the box containing the sword.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
Cool. So Lily reaches into the bag of holding and
Wait,
produces...
I don't do it unless everybody agrees, but I
Okay.
say loudly that I'm happy to give the sword, and I look at the rest of the team.
Can I touch the Pelors amulet thing that I have?
Yeah.
And just see if there's any reaction to, like, just check this is Pelor.
Yeah, I mean, you feel a warmth and a light within you and you recognise this as the same presence you have felt and the same feelings you have felt in his presence before.
Okay.
It is absolutely him.
Go for it.
And for podcast
Logan?
listeners, Logan's just nodding away for podcast listeners.
Okay, so yes, I then I give it to him.
And he accepts it, and it seems he just does something in some sort of magic from his hands. A light sort of comes around it, and it seems to vanish into thin air. And he says he holds his hands out and produces an item, and it's a brooch. It's a skeletal arm holding up balanced scales. And he'll just say to you, "This is my key, the final key. I believe you have obtained the others. You must now decide who are, except for you." And he looks at Keenan, "Except for you, you have been accepted as Pelors champion." Sorry, you throw me off there, Steve. Your messages keep coming through. I told you can't send messages. I always read them. Yes. You must now decide who will be the bearers of the other keys. And your final challenge will begin in facing Narfiliac. And the message that Steve sent me was, during the fight inside of the darkness, he actually went down. However, being brought to this place, ending that fight, you have all, because you're going to need it going into the next bit, been restored to full health. All spell slots are restored, as all of these sort of demigods here bless you and restore you to full vitality, especially Pelor. I mean, he could do that from before when you had that battle at Castle View. The bearer, Kalimvor will tell you, of his key. This gift will allow you to return a worthy person back to life, whose body is not severely damaged.
Nice.
A worthy person. While in the care of Kalimvor, the person must prove they are worthy to be allowed back. They must make their claim, and they will be judged. If they are successful, they will return. But if they are unsuccessful, their spirit will move on. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we will end tonight's session. All of you restored.
Nice.
And your final task, you have all the keys. You must decide who's going to bear which one. Obviously, you're bearing Pelors. Lily is bearing Melora's, so it's down to Keenan, Logan, and Wolfer. Who's going to get?
Who's the most worthy?
Well, who's going to get Moradin's key, and who's going to get Kalimvor's key? And if you hadn't guessed, Kalimvor is basically the god of death. Your characters would know that, but
Yeah. And the other one is a fighter, isn't it? Moradin.
Damn.
yeah, Moradin's key as well. You've got, which I can remind you. I'll do it not now. Find the document in, but Moradin's key provided you with certain things, which I think personally, Moradin's key would probably suit Logan better.
Yeah, I think so too. Because if the other one is a dark one, a death one, then it's Walder.
I don't know what you mean. I'm a character of sweetness and light. I'm nice.
Of course you are. Like Kellenborg.
So there you go. I had a nasty plan because you were talking about the hut, right? And that's why I didn't know if you took it on board when I sort of recap what happened last time. I reminded you of, there is a bit of a time constraint on this. Pelor did say, you don't have a lot of time to do this in. If you'd taken an 8-hour long rest in that tiny hut, the campaign would have been over.
Oh.
Because the rifts were, as you guessed from like the Hadar stuff going on, whilst trapped in the demiplane, Narfiliac had been able to get his aspect out there to sap some power from Hadar and drew him from another plane to the material plane. So you were closing the rifts and stopping him from entering the material plane. If he'd entered the material plane, which would have happened within that 8-hour period, he would have consumed the material plane.
Nice.
Well, fuck.
So yeah, that I was waiting to see what you did, because I was like, this could be a really short episode, or you could get to where we are now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could have used the tiny hut for a short rest as well, of course.
You could have done,
You don't have to use it for a full long rest.
but you don't know what the effects of an hour would have been. That could have been really bad.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't use it anyway, so there you go.
There
I
you go.
very nearly died there. I went down and then got injured whilst in the smoke. But I couldn't tell anyone because I was like in the smoke. I was like, uh-oh, I am full on dead here.
Well, no, because if you'd have gone down, automatically I have a feature that brings you back to 1 HP.
I didn't know that.
I have written your name in my book of not dying.
Ooh.
So everyone in the party is covered by that.
So remember that for next time.
Nice.
But he was right. He did text me and say, I'm down, but I don't want anyone to know because they can't see me. And I was like, no, that's fine. But
Good.
So you'd go down, but the magic would kick in automatically, and you would just get it and be back up again, but only on 1 hit point.
and does that recur? So like he goes down.
No, once he goes down and gets up, he doesn't go down and get up again.
Right. Okay.
If that was to occur, would you know about it or would it just happen?
I wouldn't have to know about it. It would just happen because your name
No, I
is
mean,
written.
would you know that something has gone down?
Only if I was looking at my book at the time.
Right. That's what I meant. Would you know I'm in shit in the shit, basically?
From what I understand, your name would disappear out of my book because it's been written in, and
Yeah.
then it would disappear and have to write it back in again to reset you.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you could just do some lines and put my name in there every single 100 times.
I'll tell you
No,
what.
I don't think I would do that. You know.
Let's end the stream and say goodbye to everybody, and then we can chat. We can chat because I want to talk to you about something anyway. So thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. If you're catching up with us on the podcast, that's going really well. I don't know if anyone saw on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. Find us Easy Rollers D&D. 700 and something listeners now. That's incredible.
Wow.
We're doing good.
That's incredible. Obviously, the live stream doesn't seem to get as many viewers, but never mind. Can't have it all.
Convenience of listening.
The convenience of listening.
At your beck and call.
I'm the same though. I listen to podcasts more than watch live stuff. So, anyway, thank you all, and that's a good night from us. See you in good night from him. See you in 2 weeks. Au revoir. Thank you all.
Bye.